Hi everyone, welcome back. Today is all about tiny ornaments. I am so into all the beautiful tiny ornaments that are available, and I can't believe there's so many beautiful patterns for free. And so today I have a little episode for you guys just about tiny ornaments. If you've never knitted up a tiny ornament, you definitely should try it. They're so tiny. They knit up super quick. You can use any scraps you have, and they're so beautiful. This is my first year knitting up some tiny ornaments for my tree, and I just loved doing them. And I just wanted to share with you guys because as I was looking through, Ravelry, there were so many beautiful patterns. And these are great little ornaments that you can, use as ornaments, but you can also do them for gift ideas. So we're gonna get into it. I am gonna talk about all these beautiful tiny ornaments and show you the ones that I made that I'm so excited, and they're so pretty. Today I am wearing this beautiful t-shirt, and this design is by Rebecca Claw, which goes by the Crayabea. And I just love this t-shirt. When she put out two designs, and I loved this design. And when she opened the link to order, I ordered right away. I love it. I love the fit, the cut, the fabric is so nice, and the design is just gorgeous. I love it. Anyway, I just kind of wanted to do a shout out to this amazing t-shirt that I am loving. I just love wearing it. And I think it's closed. She had opened it just for a little bit, and now it's closed. But anyway, I think she mentioned maybe like in the future, either opening up the designs again to offer different, like I think long sleeves or different cuts or something like that. So just keep an eye out for that because it's really fun and really beautiful. I just love this design. I love Christmas. I just love all the decorations, and I'm very close to New York City. So New York City is like amazing during the holidays. They decorate so beautiful. It's like my favorite season. It's my favorite thing to do, to go to the city like all the time and enjoy, Bryant Park, the holiday shops, go ice skating in Central Park, walk down Fifth Avenue. All the stores are just gorgeous. And when I actually go to the city, which I'm going soon, I'm going to, film a little bit to share with you guys. It's just gorgeous. But anyway, it's my favorite. I love Christmas decorations. I love the classic Christmas decorations. And I thought this year it'd be really fun to knit up some cute little ornaments for my tree. And when I started kind of looking at all the patterns, there were so many beautiful ideas and so many free patterns. And I thought, why not share with you guys, all these beautiful patterns? Maybe you get inspired and knit some up. They're very quick to knit. Maybe like in an hour or less, you can have a cute little ornament. And these ornaments, I feel they're not only great for ornaments, obviously, but you can use them as like little gift, right? Gift ideas. Maybe you want to attach them, you have a gift for someone and you want to include maybe an ornament, or just kind of like decorate a gift with it. And there's so many cool ideas because you can embroider maybe their initials or make them in their favorite colors. So you can do like a lot of cute little things with them. I just love them. And there's so many options. I knitted up some, which I'm going to share with you guys, and I'm so excited. So let me show you my favorite one that released this year. It's from PetiteKnit, and it's called the Christmas Caramel. It is so pretty, and it's so easy and so fast. And I could not resist. So I actually knitted 2 up, and I want to make more. Look how pretty. How pretty is this little caramel? I love it. The idea is so cool. And the cool thing is you can just use scraps. So you don't even have to like overthink it. And so I ended up having some Hobby Amigo yarn that I had bought many years ago. And I had in my stash, they were Christmas colors. It was like a pack, and they had like green, the cream, the red, and like this really beautiful kind of like mustard gold color. So it was like the perfect colors for like Christmas decorations, and I never used them. And when I saw this and I kind of got inspired into knitting some Christmas decorations for my tree, I was like, this is the perfect colors for it. So I just pulled it out, and I had never used this Amigo yarn. It's really soft and really nice. It's 100% acrylic, but it's super soft and super nice to knit with. And the colors are super, super vibrant and just like really rich and beautiful. And so anyway, this little ornament is adorable and it's so easy. You are pretty much, you're casting on, a couple of stitches, and you start by knitting. Like you can do like a long tail cast on so you can have a nice edge, and you just pretty much knit in the round, right, to make this part. And then you're going to decrease so you can cinch, at this point. And then you're going to increase again so then you can have the body. And then you're going to do the opposite for the other side. And pretty much all you're doing is alternating colors. So you're doing it in 2 rows. So 2 rows of white, 2 rows of red, for example, in mine. And you do these repeats 5 times, right? On the color, on your complementary color, you're doing it 5 times. And then you're going to end again on your main color. And you're going to decrease to cinch here and then increase to, to make this part. And again, bind off. And then basically you're just going to, you can use any scrap of yarn or maybe like some festive ribbon or something like that to tie here. You're going to want to tie really, really tight and snug where you don't even have like an opening here. And then just kind of like either make a knot like I did and weave in the ends, or you can just kind of knot it and make a bow. And so, super simple. And so because I was going to hang mine as an ornament, I decided to tie as a knot and weave in my ends. And so you do that on both sides. So I just pretty much use the same yarn to tie on both sides, and you can fill it with whatever you want. You can do like the polyfill. If you have available, you can do like, your little ends that, like all the little ends that we cut from all our yarn. I keep them. I have a Ziploc full. You can take that and just kind of stuff your little ornament with. So just kind of practical. And then that's it pretty much. You have a cute little caramel, ornament. And then you can kind of, use whatever you want. You can do the same yarn. You can do like a really beautiful like Christmas ribbon. You can do whatever you want, some twine, and just kind of like, weave it in and knot it. And then there you go. You have a beautiful, beautiful ornament for your tree. And this pattern, you guys, it's so good, like, and it's free. So definitely, if you don't get to make it this year, save it so you can make it next year. And I think that these would be so great to, make a few. And like, if you decorate your table for Christmas, like Christmas dinner, maybe like have one on the plate of each person, or like on top of their napkin. And that's another good idea. Like, I would totally make one smaller. And so, the other thing is that this is like, I believe, a 3mm needle that you use. And I didn't really focus on gauge. I used whatever yarn I had. So this is a DK weight. I don't remember. Let me check real quick. So this uses worsted. So even better on a 3mm. So I had this, I believe, is the DK, and that's what I use, so it's fine. The other thing that you can do with these is that I was thinking these would be great napkin holders, right? So you can decorate your napkin for your Christmas table. All you have to knit is think of like a round, like a ring, and then you would attach it, and you can put, a beautiful Christmas napkin in there, and then this would decorate the napkin. Like I said, you can have them like on the place setting. You can just kind of make a few and decorate the table, the center of the table with a beautiful candle or something. I mean, you can mix it up. You can do so many things. You can get so creative with these. I just love them. And I made another one in this beautiful green and cream. And I just love them, you guys. They're so beautiful. And again, so simple. You can use any yarn, if you have DK, if you have worsted, if you have fingering, just kind of double the fingering. If you have sport, double the sport. I mean, just go for it. And you can play, you can change the needle. You're just going to get like either a bigger ornament or a smaller ornament. So it doesn't really matter. So it's like so mindless and like relaxing and fun and so quick to knit up. And I just love them. And I'll put like B-roll of like how beautiful they look on the tree and pictures and everything, because they're just gorgeous. I love these. And again, I use the same yarn, the Amigo, Hobby Amigo, 100% acrylic. These little projects are both on my Ravelry page, and I put all the details and how many grams I used and everything. You use like nothing. So I ended up using, I believe, so because of the cream is what you use the most, it was 6 grams. And on the complementary color, which is the green or the red, I used 4 grams. So it's like nothing. And they're so cute. Oh my God, I love them so much. Look how cute they are. You guys have to make these. They're just really beautiful. I have like all these ideas for these little caramels. I'm telling you, I'm gonna make a few to decorate, like get like a beautiful kind of platter, put some in there, and then add like some pine cones in like with cinnamon scented, like a potpourri kind of style, like Christmas potpourri festive kind of situation, and add a few to the bowl and like decorate a table. I think that's like super cute. So anyway, as you can see, I'm super excited about my little Christmas caramels. And I think that if you guys knit these up, you're going to be as excited as I am because they're just gorgeous. Okay, the next one that I made was a tiny little sweater. And oh my goodness, you guys, look at this. Isn't that the cutest little sweater? It is my first little tiny sweater. I had been wanting to knit up tiny sweaters forever, and I never kind of got to it. This year I was like, that's it. This year I'm going to knit up my tiny sweater. This is so cute. So this is a pattern called Tiny Sweater, and it's free. And it is, let me see, hold on. I have them here. I added also this in my, as a project in my Ravelry, so it has all the information. And so this little tiny Christmas sweater, which is what I'm calling it, but the pattern's called Tiny Sweater. It is by Miriam Felton. And again, it's free. And the pattern is super neat because it gives you on the second page all these cool little templates for embroidery of the front of the sweater. So you have a couple of ideas and even video tutorials on how to do them. And I think that was like super nice and super sweet and thoughtful, and they're free. So I used the little Christmas template to, to freehand this little Christmas tree. And I think I did a pretty good job. You can actually print those little templates out and put them on top of your t-shirt, and then, trace it or whatever, so it could be like even more accurate if you want to, or even follow it along as you knitting. If you want to kind of do a little bit of like color work, you can do that as well. I didn't think it was that serious. I knitted up my little sweater, and then when I finished, I just pretty much, it's every stitch, it's a little box. So I pretty much just kind of went ahead and counted my stitches and just embroidered in that way. So, the tree, the first are like 2 stitches. The second line is 4 stitches. Then it goes back to 2. And I just kind of like did it like that. It was super easy, super quick, and super fun because I had never like embroidered something, and I really wanted to do that. And it was really nice. And, I loved it. I love the experience. I want to make more. In the pattern, she gives you tree lights. Oh my goodness, the tree lights are so pretty. Like, not tree lights, like a string of lights. So you can embroider like a string of lights. You can embroider the Christmas tree. You have a snowflake. You have the Norwegian star, which is like my favorite. You have a few. So I thought that was really sweet. And I want to, like I said, I want to make more. Oh my goodness, guys, look at this cute little sweater. And it's made like with raglan. It's a little raglan, raglan increase sweater. It's so cute. And the way you make these is by knitting the front and back. So super easy. And the only thing that I didn't like, which I'll modify next time that I make this little sweater, is that on the sleeves, when you have the sleeve, you have about 15 stitches. And so it's an uneven number. And then you're decreasing down. So it kind of makes this like weird shape of a sleeve, which I didn't really care for. And then your rib is kind of like uneven. So it's fine because it's just a tiny sweater and it's not that seriously. Honestly, it's just me and my little OCD about about little things like that. So I would do like 16 stitches and maybe not not decrease at all, and just kind of knit the sleeve, and then the last round before the cuff, do like a knit two together all the entire round to decrease, and then do my ribbing. I would probably do that. But again, it's not something that you need to think about or modify. You can just kind of do the pattern. It's just me, you know, the little things that I think of. So that's what I would do next time. But everything is great, and I love this little pattern. The other thing is that I was thinking that I can make these and have like embroidered initials. And I think those would be great gifts, right? For like in my house, I can have like a little sweater for each person and with their initials. So I think that's like a great idea, and I definitely want to do that. I might do like one or two this year, and then next year do the others, just to kind of have the whole family, and also make some to gift maybe to like my sister and like my nephews and stuff. Like I think that's such a cute gift idea, and I know I would love that as a gift for myself. So I think these are great little gift knits, and again, great ornaments for your house. The other thing that you could do with these, which I've seen people do, and there's other patterns too, which I'm going to share. You can do like a garland, right? So you can knit a few and embroider different things and kind of have like a garland. And you can also like do a garland with mix, like maybe sweaters and little beanies and little stockings, or, little mittens. And I think that would be so fun and so cute. And I went down that rabbit hole of like tiny knitted ornaments, and I just like lost my mind. I was like, oh, this is so good. I have to come on. I have to record. I have to share with you guys. And I even made like a bundle with everything that I found. So I'll link that as well. So you guys don't even have to, like, I did the work for you. You can just click and look and see what you like. Most of them are DK weight. There's some that are fingering, and most of them are like on a 2.5 millimeter or 3 millimeter needle. But again, gauge doesn't matter. Just have fun, and so quick, you guys. You can like sit and have a little ornament in like 30 minutes, max an hour. So it's like great, and it's super cute and super fun. So I want to share a few other ones that I found that I really love and I want to make. But in that bundle, there's tons. You can pick, your favorites. So the folder is called Holiday Decorations, and in there you'll find like I said, a whole bunch really cute, things to knit up that you'll love. And I'm going to look at my iPad because I want to give you like the right info, but so many cute things, you guys. Oh, I am so into this whole knitting little tiny ornaments for sure, because they're just adorable. And the first one is this beautiful 3-dimensional star. And again, like I said before, they're all free. And this is done on a DK weight 3 millimeter needle. But again, like I told you guys, all of these tiny ornaments that I'm gonna show, gauge doesn't really matter. You can use whatever you have and use whatever needle. All it's gonna do is gonna make the ornament either, smaller or larger. So it doesn't really matter. Just have fun, and they're quick knits and they're beautiful. And this is kind of like a 3-dimensional star, and the pattern is seamless. It's charted, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful star that I would personally love to knit up. And all of these little ornaments use like nothing. Like I think this one uses anywhere from like 30 to 50 yards, which is like nothing. And so, we all have a lot of leftover scraps. And I think these were just great ideas to use all that scrap for. The next one is just beautiful. And they are Christmas ornament balls. And they're just gorgeous, as you can see, because they have color work. So you do stranded color work, but these are just gorgeous. They're knitted in the round, they're seamless, And again, like I said, it's color work, but it's not, and I think that this is great if you want to practice your color work, and because it's just a small space. And so you're not knitting a lot and you're creating this beautiful ornament. I love these, and I will definitely knit one up maybe next holiday season. And again, these are just so pretty that you can totally, make a few and give to someone that you really love, and they would appreciate these beautiful ornaments. These are knitted in fingering and in a 2.5 millimeter needle. So again, we all have fingering yarn, and they're just so, so pretty. You can see all the beautiful, I'll add like 1 or 2 pictures for you guys so you can see, but if you go on the actual Ravelry page, you'll see many more options of all the beautiful, color work designs that are offered. This pattern, if I didn't say, it's called Balls Up, and it is by General Hog Buffer, and I've never heard of that. But anyway, it's free, it's beautiful, and like I said, it's, you can practice your stranded color work. I believe it's like Fair Isle color work, and it's a small, circumference, it's a small space, and I think it's a place to practice and also to get a beautiful ornament out of it. And this one, you could totally maximize your scraps because you can, because it's color work, if you have like different colors in scraps, it's like perfect to use all those little tiny bits that we have for to create this beautiful ornament. The other tiny sweater that I love, 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 and that one I think I'm gonna knit up this season. It's called the Mini Crop Puff, and it is from Geraldine Yang, and she is from the Wandering Flock, the yarn dyer, which her colors are just beautiful. Her yarn is gorgeous. And she's actually a local to New York City. And anyway, this is a free pattern. It's such a cute little sweater. The sleeves are like balloon sleeves. It's just beautiful. It's knitted in the round. It's seamless. It's just like tiny and beautiful. It's done in fingering weight in 2.25 millimeter needle. But again, that doesn't really matter. You can use any yarn you have, any needles, and just kind of have fun and, create these beautiful little sweaters. These I think would be fantastic for doing that idea that I have of doing the embroidered initial for my family. And I think this is the one that I'll probably use for that. I love these. They're just beautiful, beautiful little tiny sweaters. The next super fun little tiny ornament are the tiny tree socks by Summer Lee Knits. Again, these are free, all of them. And this is such a cute little tiny sock. I love these little socks. And here you could definitely maximize your scraps because you can do so many fun things with these tiny socks. You can do stripes. You can, do different colors on the heels, toes, or cuffs. And you can see she has like tons of different pictures giving you ideas of all the things that you can do. And these little tiny socks, you can definitely do them as ornaments, but you can definitely do like a garland. And I think that would be like super pretty of these tiny little socks. This is done in fingering weight in 2.25 millimeter needle, and it uses only like a tiny little bit of yarn. These socks are again in the round, and I believe that some of them have like a short row heel, but when it comes to the heel, just use whatever heel you're most comfortable with. And, and so feel free to modify according to, what your preference is when you knit up socks. And if you've never made socks, I think this is such a great little idea on how to get into making socks because you have nothing to lose. You're not like spending hours and hours. You can create this tiny little socks, practice making socks, and see how you feel about, knitting socks. And I think this is a great little tiny ornament to do that with, right? Because I know so many people that want to make socks and they love socks, but they're so afraid of diving into knitting socks. And so I think this is like the perfect little pattern to do that with, because again, you can learn short row heel, you can do an afterthought heel, you can do, I don't know if I would do like, maybe you can do like a heel and gusset heel also. But I think that it's just super easy to practice with this. And if you want to get creative, you can, and you can use multiple colors and you can just have fun. And, this is like, again, like I said, a cute little ornament to hang on your tree, to make a garland, to gift, or to even practice, your first ever sock, with this little tiny pattern. But I love it, and I'm definitely making this one. This one is so much fun. And this one, definitely, I think you need more time for this one. So for me, that's for next year. If I do, get to it, it will be next year, and I'll start like early enough before the holidays. And this is the Santa's laundry line. This is so cute. And again, it's a free pattern, and it's done in fingering weight, 2.5 millimeter needle. And these are all seamless, top down, so super easy. And how beautiful is this? All you need is white and red, and you're pretty much doing a laundry line like from Santa's clothing. So his jacket, his pants, his socks, his hat, like how cute is this? I just love this idea, and I would totally make this to hang, in the house. The next pattern I have is released this year, so it's a brand new pattern, and it is beautiful. I want to make stockings, knitted stockings for my house, and this is something that I am going to work on next year, and I'm going to start early so I can kind of make, what I need. And I just found that these specific ones were so simple and just pretty, and real tasteful. Like, I just love them. And they're called Noel Blanc, and they're free. And like I said, this is a brand new pattern. It just released now in December. And this is made in Aran weight on a 5 millimeter needle. So it's fantastic because it'll knit up very, very quickly. And so these stockings are just beautiful, and they're top down, they're seamless, they're in the round. I believe it uses a short row heel, which is not difficult at all. But again, you can replace it with, whatever heel you're more comfortable with. It uses 98 yards for one stocking. So one ball of Aran weight, and you have one stocking. How cool is that? And we all have that one single skein that you don't really know what to do with. So this is a perfect project for that. And again, you can personalize, each one. You can have them all in the same color, or you can make, each stocking in the person's favorite color. It also shows you like embroidery samples, and they're just really, really beautiful and simple. One is like a snowflake, and it's just really pretty. Another one is a tree. You can do, their initials, and you can go ahead and have fun and embroider these, maybe with a candy cane, or, the Norwegian star, or, just anything you want. And they're beautiful and simple, and I think they just look like, really classy. And I love these, and I think that for my stockings, I might consider these for my house next year, because I just really love how beautiful and simple they look. And they're Aran weight, they're 5 millimeter, like hello, super fast knit, and I love them. And I think that, this is something that if you guys tackle, you'll knit up very quickly, and you'll love them, and you'll have like this beautiful stocking at the end of the project as well. I'm going to give you 10 in total, but there's so many. And the last two that I'm going to share with you, I just wanted to give you, an example of how many beautiful knitted ornament patterns are available on the Drops website. They have so many. And for this year, for the holidays, they were doing like an Advent, I think 12 days of Advent. And every Advent day was, like a knitted Christmas ornament, and it was so cute. And I'll link everything below, because they are on Ravelry, but you have to go to their website, and they have the link there where the pattern is at. And it's pretty much, they don't have an actual like PDF pattern. They just kind of have the instructions on that page that you'll land on. But they're simple, it's easy, and they're just so, so beautiful. And I think they're so worth it to just kind of go to the website and knit these up. The first one are these beautiful little Christmas trees, and they're, triangle shape. That's an easy construction to knit up very quickly. And you can also decorate them. You know, you can do a little bit of like color work to personalize them even more. And you can use them as ornaments. You can make like a garland, how you see it, that they're showing it as well. And I think these are just beautiful little Christmas trees. I love these Christmas trees. And so I wanted to do like a mention because they're just gorgeous. And again, they have so many beautiful patterns on their website. And these are DK weight 3mm needles. So again, you know, super quick knit, not a lot of yarn that you need to make them. And if you don't have time to make a garland, you can make 1 or 2 as gifts or for your tree, and they're just beautiful. And I just kind of wanted to mention them because I love this little garland ornament of trees. They're so, so beautiful. The other ones that I wanted to mention, they're from this year's advent calendar for drops. They're just beautiful. They're called Merry Village. And they're these beautiful, like 3-dimensional little houses. They're just gorgeous. And I think this is a beautiful little pattern that you can definitely put on your tree, but also you can just kind of like, you know, make them to gift because they're just so, so pretty. And I love these, and they're made with DK weight 3mm needle, not a lot of yarn that you need for them either. These are knitted up, they're all in one piece, they're seamless, they're in the round, and they even provide video tutorial for them. So I think this is a great way to go because, you know, you'll even have the video to guide you to make them, and they're so, so pretty. And I think that for the front, you can get so creative. So yes, you can embroider the little window and the door, but you can do like so many fun things with the front of the little house. So I think that, you know, you can just kind of let your imagination kind of go crazy and have so much fun with them. And I love this one, and that's why I wanted to kind of mention it. But again, there's so many, and I will link everything below, and you'll have the bundle that has tons of, you know, decorating ideas there, so you can kind of look through them and pick your favorite. I hope you enjoy this. I hope you guys are, you know, excited about the holidays, that, you know, you are decorating and having so much fun. Like I said, I love decorating for Christmas, and I think that for us knitters, creating a small little knitted ornament is so much fun. And if you haven't tried it, go ahead and try it. You will love it. This is my first time making them, and I am so in love, and I definitely will make more. I hope that I inspire you to go ahead and make little tiny ornaments. If not this year, next year. Have fun. Enjoy the holidays. Bye. Happy knitting.